what lives underneath that foundation is that reality as it is not beautiful enough.
Yeah. And that's why you had to create this hologram.
We have to
but maybe that's why we don't create holograms anymore.
Yeah. True. But do you or do you not?
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. Actually, since we recorded the podcast on holograms, I actually haven't created that many holograms.
So I've changed like quite a lot in this, but I think it's actually like a lot of it's to do with you.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like you've helped me become more unattached and more like...
So quite a few people have told me that I'm helping them become non-attached. But I don't know if that's a healthy space to be in. I don't know if... Like, I'm very non-attached, and I like maybe... But that leaves, like you said, to me just hovering on the surface.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. For me, I was thinking about this.
Like, I think I'm a nightmare to be friends with or a nightmare to date because I'm very non-attached. I think I forget people exist.
Yeah.
When I'm not with them, because I'm attached to the idea of, like, when I see them, it's like this beautiful moment, and when we're not together, I'm really about thinking about what it's going to be like when we're together the next time.
Yeah, I don't know. This just sounds very, like, I don't know.
Also doesn't make
enlightened.
I don't think... too enlightened.
Yeah.
Even though I just explained it so badly.
To navigate in... No, I think it's...
Yeah, but I think in the reality that we live in, it's very... bad to be this non-attached because people expect texts every day. People expect
but I think
things like
I think if you explain, but then that's where maybe honesty comes into play, where you say that this is like how I feel, this is how it is, and you still act from kindness. You don't like as long as the actions are. It's maybe a hard thing for people to understand because it's quite uncommon.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like a different way of
living, but if you can live that, I think a lot of people would want to be in that space. But so what I've been thinking about recently is that I am a little less fixated on like things that happen in life, less attached to outcome, less attached to kind of notions I have of people or images I have of people. But I don't know if that's manifested as a kind of apathy.
Yeah, do you just not care about anything?
Well, so I still think I care because I think I care about a lot. Yes. I think in a way, like not in sounds in a bad way, but I think that's one difference is that I'm very like caring about things, even if it's just to do with aesthetics, like where this cup is or like, and you just don't seem to care.
I don't care about it.
But I like that idea that I just create so much
beauty
and energy, and I put so much energy into just like caring about things. But it is so tiring.
Yeah, I was going to say, but maybe the reason why you're deviating away from that is just like for health reasons.
Yeah, because it just feels great to just be like free and just like unattached to outcome.
Yeah, but
like even today, you were 5 hours late. And, like it doesn't.
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't really bother me. Like it's just mostly because I know you're shy and whatever.
Yeah.
And you're also very like forgiving of that. But it's just like. I was quite excited to see you, but I'm not like I have to see you in the way this evening has to be, and we have to podcast in this way, and
Yeah.
Whereas before, I would have a very fixed kind of agenda of how things. I would never communicate the agenda. I'd have this like
very fixed idea,
very fixed image in my head, and when it doesn't necessarily play out, or like I would do a lot of things to manifest certain realities, and I was actually really good at it. Like I actually managed to manifest these, but the anxiety before.
Was not worth it.
Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm just like calm. I'm just like, well, if he gets here at 11, then that's fine. We'll just like, we'll do whatever.
Yeah. No, but actually, so I think part of the reason why I do that is because I do like this sort of flow. Because like if we do have this sort of strict agenda, then I just don't think we'll ever actually achieve it. Like I really like just going with the flow. Like even if I'm out for drinks with a friend, like when we just pick someone random, when we just follow them, and then we're going to like the third bar that they walk past or something. Like I like that. That.
It feels so freeing. It feels like but I think what I like about that again is that it feels like I'm living in something like weird. I'm like I'm just like I'm governed by life. I'm
we're letting life make decisions. So that's interesting that we're both doing the same thing but for slightly different reasons.
Yeah. So what I find is also like even though I think our kind of maybe our philosophical architecture wasn't the same, I feel like I've had a lot of ideas and a lot of theories, and I've worked on sort of bringing them kind of into life. But when I met you, or when we spent time, you kind of manifest a lot of my ideas in a way that I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Which I wasn't manifesting.
But what's
and
an
you've
example?
actually allowed me, like this. Like, I talk a lot about flow state and blah,
Oh,
blah,
yeah, okay.
And the truth is, you don't really
Yeah, talk about it, yeah.
You just actually kind of live it.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, I've started to, kind of like flow with that more.
Yeah. But then maybe that's always
also,
because I'm always more actions over words, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Whereas you've been always maybe more words over actions.
Yeah. Where am I? Yeah.
Well, I think when you were ill, you had to be, right?
More words of actions.
Yeah, you had to.
No. I think it was very much. Like, what I kind of did a lot of thinking, and this all came from like very powerful, like visceral sensations I'm having, and then I built a lexicon around that.
Yeah.
And now I'm so used to the lexicon.
Yeah.
And I've got to put a lot of effort to connect to the actual.
Yeah, because you've got the lexicon, right? Maybe you don't
reality.
need to experience that reality anymore.
Yeah, but I still miss it, and I still think it's important that that I'm connected to the space in which like these ideas come from. But I think that just little things like, we just randomly go to.
Yeah.
I think it's also, I guess it's hard to find two people
that want to do this.
Yeah. And
yes.
most people are like, why can't we just eat in this good restaurant that we know about?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, why are you on some random bus going nowhere to do nothing? And I was like, well,
I did this.
Great.
I like whenever I try to do that follow people thing.
Yeah.
People are just like, no, we just can't do it.
So okay.
Also, we should say that when we follow people, we do actually follow people, but we do it from a safe and respectable distance.
This is not,
and we try not to let them know that we're following them. Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't make it better. That just sounds more stalkery.
Yeah, okay, no, fine. We let them know that we're following them, and then we go.
But this is exactly.
Then we go to like the third restaurant that they walk past, or whatever number we've seen that day. So it could be like the 8th restaurant or the 10th restaurant.
Yeah.
And then if they don't walk past that many restaurants, we have to pick someone else and follow them.
Yeah. Or we just get bored of one person. We go.
Yeah.
We follow a dog. We like pick a number, then jump on number 8.
Yeah, get on the bus. Yeah, okay, fine.
But so I actually had quite a big revelation the other day.
No way. Okay.
And I think this is
holy shit.
This is maybe what's actually. I realized that.
Yeah.
At the end of
I like that you
life,
stood up to tell me this.
Yeah.
There's no adding something to it.
Yeah, because this is like.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's very basic, but it's like at the end of the life.
The life.
You're the life.
The life.
This is the life.
Okay.
All the past life we're building up to this life.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what scares me the most.
Oh shit! That this is the life.
This is the life.
Yeah.
Right?
We should do a podcast on fear.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but anyway, so at the end of this life,
I'm scared of Chinese food.
don't want to hear anything more about Chinese food.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but what I realized is like at the end of the life, what we really care about is probably not actually the things that we do or we did, but the person that we are. And what I realized is that actually the decisions that we make and the things we should do should be based on the person we want to be, not the things we want to have or achieve.
So who is the person that you are and who is the person that you want to be?
So, no, I'm not talking about the person that I am. I'm talking about, so let's take the restaurant example. Let's say I want
Kung Pao
Chinese
chicken.
food. For hypothetical reasons. Okay. So then I orchestrate my life in order to
Get Chinese
food. But the person I want to be is somebody who's
Eating
free and flowing and whatever.
Oh.
So I become that person and I allow the universe or whatever to
Make that decision.
Yeah, make that decision and give me, hopefully, Kung Pao chicken. Right? Because at the end of the day, the person that I am while I'm experiencing the Kung Pao chicken, the person that I am while I'm going to the Kung Pao chicken, creates like a more powerful experience when you build them up together than the series of dinners.
Yeah.
Right? The series of the actual food. So I just think that, and this has given me quite a big faith in just reality and stuff. I'm just like, and in work as well. I'm not so fixated on, working with certain people that a lot of the time I'm like, oh, will this artist want to work with me? They probably won't. They'll think my work is
you get to in your own head and
blah, blah, blah. And I'll just say, well, as long as I'm just being the person I want to be, then I'll work with the people I'm meant to be working with.
Yeah, for sure.
And it doesn't matter because if I'm not the person I'm wanting to be, while I'm working with the person I want to work with, I will never enjoy that experience. I'll never make anything that beautiful.
But this is very freeing.
Yeah, it's hugely freeing. And I think this is like a lot to do with your influence on my life, or like building up. And I think this is an idea that it's not that revolutionary. It's something that I've held for a while.
Yeah.
But it's kind of come to its apex, and it's beginning to manifest.
And it's beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
Groovy.
Also, I feel like we need to comment on how much use you've got out of this Kung Pao chicken analogy. Like, it's just... you've applied it to so many things in this podcast. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Also, I'm really happy for you. So that's the kind of state that I think I live in, and I do find it very freeing.
But I do feel like...
But it's obviously a flawed state.
I shift. Flawed? Right.
Yeah, I think it's flawed in that, I think I'm impossible to date. For example, number one, I'm impossible to date. I think I'm quite hard to be friends with. Number two. Number three, it means that, I'm either extremely good at my job, or maybe I'm actually extremely bad at it. I think that's
but I think
other people to decide.
I think we need to separate things a little bit, because there's notions of consideration and kindness and things that still need to come in. It's maybe hard to navigate. You need to be able to understand that this is kind of a way in which you want to live, but also other people don't live in that space, and it's not necessarily the best space for them to live in.
Yeah.
So you've got to kind of...
So that's my fear, that actually I'm so resolute in this that actually people have to either adapt to my way of living, or they get cut out. Yeah, or piss off. And actually, that's quite problematic, right? I never actually want to change someone.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe we should go for Chinese food and see if the answer's there.
Okay, but I'm not ordering Kung Pao chicken after all of this. Gonna have to get something else.
Me neither. I don't like Chinese food.
Let's just stop this. I'm tired. I can't. No, let's go and eat Chinese food.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. You eat, I'll watch.